people who may never heard the Michael Jackson story because this shit is fucking funny, you know?
Well, my Michael Jackson story is very simple. I lost my passport in Dubai airport, and they didn't check my ID when I had to fly to Bahrain. So I landed in Bahrain, had no passport. I called the sheikh and the prince and told them, yo, I don't think I could DJ the Formula One event because I don't have no ID or passport to get in the country. I think I lost it. The prince came to the airport, and then I explained it again. I think they're going to send me home. He was like, no, don't worry. I'm going to call my father. So he called his dad, who's like higher up there in the oil business or whatever, like a sheikh, and is Abdullah, who was Abdullah Al Khalifa, has a brother that owned the airport. So the brother called the airport. Yeah. So the brother called the airport, was like, he signed for me. And then the thing that's weird is I only had like a Bally's ID. Like I had like a
gym card?
A gym card with my fucked up photo on there. That's the only thing I had as ID. So they were about to put me like in a section to be ready to send back. And then all of a sudden everybody stood up, military style. They all gave the salute. And then the prince was like, yo, just go through, just walk through. I was like, what do you mean just walk through? He said, yo, my father's brother called. He owns the airport. They signed for you. Go right through. I was like, what? So I went through customs, and all of them had their hands up. Nobody questioned me. Nobody checked for shit. And when I got outside, Ferraris, Lambos, you know, these crazy rich, spoiled Arab kids was waiting for me outside. I jump in, and this is it. I go DJ the Formula One event, no problem. But now I have an issue. I need a passport to get out of here and even to get back to the States. So I go to the customs, and the U.S. customs like, yo, who brought you here? I said, oh, the prince. Well, you better go fuck with him. 'Cause you ain't getting shit here for another 4 or 5 weeks. I was like, 5 weeks? I got to wait for a passport for 5 weeks? Like, yeah. I was like, get the... So I called him. I was like, yo, I think I got to be here for 4 or 5 weeks. He said, no, don't worry. My uncle owns the passport and shit. So I was like, all right, well, whatever, man. Whatever you got to do, man. I'll get the fuck out of here, yo. So I begged Tyson Beckford to hang out. I begged like 3 people to hang out. There was a MTV host from UK. He actually came here to work here too. I forgot his name, my bag. And I had 2 other people.
So random Tyson Beckford.
Yo, Tyson Beckford and John Legend.
Okay.
So John Legend left and was hanging out with some other rich motherfuckers, but he didn't tell me nothing about Michael Jackson either. I think he kept it to himself. And Tyson Beckford he stayed with me like as long as he could because I didn't want to be in Bahrain by myself. So I begged him, yo, just postpone your flight.
Sure.
It's only going to take 3-4 more days for me to get, so let's just chill. And then the prince was like, yo, stay at my fucking palace. So then he introduced me to Al Khalifa. Al Khalifa was like, nah, fuck that palace. Stay at my shit. So I said, all right, yo, I'll fucking go to your castle. Let's go to the castle. So I go to the castle. He's like, yo, this is for you right here. You could do whatever you want. There's women here. This is yours, your section. If you want like food, drinks, whatever, go to this side. And if you need any car, every car on the planet. He said, yo, but my cousin or my son will take you to the mall, whatever, just ask, whatever. So he just forgot to tell me that Michael Jackson is at his house, like just hanging out. So I go to the pool area to just see where the drinks are, to see what kind of pool is there. Because, you know, I was like tanning and shit.
Sure.
So I get there, and Michael Jackson is at the pool, like getting a tan. And the first thing I told him, I'll never forget this shit. I was like, oh shit, your legs are white. Because I thought he would have black legs. Because I thought he bleached only the top of his body.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I thought he only bleached the top of his body.
Yeah.
And
so what'd he say?
He started laughing. He was like, like laughing, you know, like his weird laughs and shit. So I was just like, so in my head, I kept it calm and collected because I didn't want to act like I was a groupie. Cause in my head, my head was exploding. Like,
yeah.
Like I was like a white girl, yo. I was screaming, like only in my head. So I tried to be cool. Yo, what up, nigga? Yo, it's crazy. Yo, I can't believe this. Yo, what are you doing here? And then I forgot what jokes I was bringing up. I got him to laugh a little bit. I got him comfortable with my bullshit. And then he was like, oh, okay. So he said, I'm going next door because he lives next door. Like the sheikh brought him out there and paid for his lawyer fees to escape all that molestation bullshit trial going on in America. So they made him a citizen of Bahrain. So one of the laws is like you can't say hi to him. You can't say what's up to him. Like anybody go up to him, they go into jail.
That's
so,
crazy.
So that was the law of the land. So I was like, get the fuck out of here. So I was like, yo, let's go to the mall. Let's test this shit. So Mike was like, all right, fuck it, let's go to the mall. He didn't say fuck it, but he's like, yeah, let's go to the mall. So I was like, no. So he had a robe. He put the robe on. So we went to the mall. So just to walk around, me, him, and the G-Unit Prince, Al Khalifa, which is the youngest one. And we just went to the mall just to fuck around. I went to Starbucks. Nobody said nothing to him. I went to the pizza shop. We walked around, and you could tell it's Michael Jackson. Like,
Sure.
He had the robe, he had the hands and everything. So nobody's saying what's up. I'm like, yo, it's Mike. Everybody's like, doo-doo-doo, like just working and chilling. Nobody said what's up to him. So we chilled a little bit, and then we came back to the palace. And then this time, while we're going back, I called Tyson Beckford. I'm like, yo, you gotta come to this address. Like, you're not gonna believe who's here. And Tyson's like, get the fuck out of here. So he gets there. This motherfucker starts battling him, like he's breakdancing, like back spins on the floor and all this. Like, it's just like sand. This is like the desert. Like, this is like, you might as well say you're in Saudi Arabia. He's on the desert doing backspins in front of Michael because he had to battle him. He said, I don't think I'm ever gonna have this opportunity. I gotta battle Michael Jackson. So he battled him, and he begged Michael Jackson to do the Smooth Criminal. And Michael Jackson's like, yo, that's special effects, man. I can't bend my body
Sure.
So I'm fucking laughing my ass off. And then all of a sudden, he's dressing normal. And then the Sheikh is like, yeah, he's very conservative. I'm surprised you even got him this long. Like, he usually says what's up and he's out. Maybe he really likes you or whatever. Maybe think you're cool. So he leaves. And then we're just happy that we just hung out with the motherfucker. Like, so we're chilling, and all of a sudden, we're gonna have a major dinner. John Legend's coming because John Legend wants to do a record with Michael Jackson. So I guess the Sheikh set it up. So all of a sudden, Michael Jackson comes back. Now he's Michael Jackson. Like, outfit, glove.
Oh my God.
Yo, I don't know if he's a superhero or whatever. Like, he went down a pole. This motherfucker is Michael Jackson now. Meanwhile, we're all about to have dinner. I didn't want to sit in the fucking, like, the Sheikh's table because that's a royal table. So Michael Jackson had a seat. There was one open seat, but I assumed the seat was supposed to be for John Legend so they could chop it up about their song deal or whatever they could.
Sure.
So the Sheikh and his wife was sitting there. I sat on another table with Tyson Beckford and all the other homies or whatever. Sure. So all of a sudden Michael Jackson's like, yo, okay, come over here. Yo, I was like, what? So I sat next to Michael Jackson at the royal table, and we're still talking.
Fuck?
So first thing I said, I was like, yo, there's a lot of landmass here. He's like, ha, ha, ha. This motherfucker going crazy. He's like dying, yo. I couldn't believe it. Then all of a sudden I said, yo, first of all, let me call 50 because 50's shooting an army movie in Morocco. So I knew 50 was on our side. So he's on another desert. Back then, I think it was like $10 a minute.
Sure.
So I called 50. I said, yo, I got him to come to the dressing, like to his dressing room on set or whatever. So I said, yo, 50, I got your brother here. So I put 50 and Mike together, and then he just couldn't believe it. He was like, what the fuck? So they're talking and yapping. But I'm like, yo, hurry the fuck up. This is like $10 a fucking minute, nigga. Hurry the fuck up. So I'm trying to get my phone back. And finally they stopped talking. And it was during the same time. I gave him a tape too that I did.
Sure.
I don't know why I always got these mixtapes. I gave him a tape so he could have for himself. But it's the same tape that Eminem did that record where he stepped on his nose or some shit in the video. So I try to I'm about to give him the tape, but then I try to back off and not give it. But it was too late. He was like, yo, what's that? I gave it to him, and he saw that Eminem was hosting it and everything. I was like, oh, fuck, this guy's going to hate me. But then he's like, oh, what's up with Eminem? I love that guy. Why did he retire? I was like, what? Like, I was bugged out that he knew, all that info. Yeah. But he didn't know who fucking, there's certain people he didn't know. He didn't know who, what's that bitch that did that song with Wyclef? Like this.
Oh, Mary J?
No, the famous Spanish singer.
Oh, Shakira.
Yeah, he didn't know who Shakira was.
Really?
I was bugging out over that. I was like, yo,
You ever see Mike again?
No, never. We were supposed to link up because I was setting up a hook for him to sing a hook for a 50 hard record, just for the mixtapes. So I set the shit up, but I think his management started promoting it, and then Chris Lighty heard about it. And Chris Lighty deaded it because of all the molestation shit going on. Sure. So he didn't want that bad press. But at those, during those moments, I was doing Biggie and 50, Tupac and 50. Those were on the low, and they came out. This Michael Jackson was supposed to be on the low, It's not a record where he's singing. It was just supposed to be like a hard hook and then 50's rapping.
Sure, sure.
But Chris Lighty didn't know what was going on. So he deaded the shit. He went press release. There is no record coming out. So there goes my private jet back. I was supposed to go back like a month later with Red Spider, who was the producer at that time, to do this Michael Jackson hook. I was gonna film it. Yo, that would have been like my whole Rolling
that would have been
Stone.
legendary, man.
I was the only one on Rolling Stone with a Michael Jackson video and photo. Like that whole year, the only photo that came up was me and Mike. Like he was so on the low because of the molestation shit. Nobody knew where he was. He was hidden.
He was hanging
and I
out with
brought
you.
him out. I came out with him. He, like